G'day folks, Jimmy from Tackle Tactics. Well, today we're doing a bit of land-based fishing. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Victoria. We've had a nice 30-degree day and there's a bit of storm activity rolling in later on this afternoon, so great chance to come out and have a bit of a flick on the edges and see if we can catch a few redfin. So I'm going to start off today with the ST Calico Candy Grub, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a jig spinner. So I'm going to choose probably a 1/12 today just to get it out there a bit. And then I'll chuck the jig spinner on, and what this does, it adds the perfect flash and vibration to draw all these reddies in. And you got this beautiful curly tail action from the ST grub. It's a beautiful finesse, slow sort of movement. And I always like to go for a bit of red when I'm chasing the reddies because I feel that they just love it. They eat their own, so they're always eating the smaller redfin. So that there is the perfect presentation for chasing these land-based reddies. That just moves through the water. You got that beautiful spinning action and you got the grub just cruising along. So also quite weedless. You can work through a lot of ribbon reed and all sorts of different structure without getting snagged up. So it's perfectly designed to get through that country that normally couldn't be fished. And I love using this. And I'll also put a bit of Procure on there, a bit of butt juice, which I have here ready to go. And the good thing about these ST grubs is you can get it right in these little grooves here. Just cake it in there. I even put a bit on the flash, everything there. And what that does is stays beautifully in there. So if the fish miss it, they just keep on coming back because they think they've wounded the fish or whatever they're chasing. They get a taste for it, and bang. Unreal stuff. All right, let's get into it. Fish on. Nice one to start off the session. Not a huge fish, but it's a fish. Just smash that Calico Candy ST grub there. Very nice. See you, mate. Let's get another one. Yep, fish on. Fish on. Oh yeah, nice little reddy back in there. Oh, this little fella, but he's right in that timber, so we want to be able to get a nice little presentation in there because there's probably a few little fish around, but this is good fun. Fish on. Oh, nice little reddy down there. Oh, this is good stuff. There's a nice parallel log just down here, so there'd be something going on down here. Yes, fish on. See how fast I'm burning that across the top? They're just loving the surface hits this afternoon. We've had a 30-degree day and they're all in the shallows just smashing up everything. We've got worms coming in here, we've got dragonflies, we've got all sorts of things happening. We've even got the stuff falling from the trees. We've got nice pine trees around here, so they're just hitting everything. There's a big school of them all through here, so they're opportunic feeders, of course, and they're having a crack at everything. It's a big competition out there for the food. Oh, that was a nice hit. You see him coming from the right? That's not a bad fish either, that one. Very aggressive species, the old redfin. And they absolutely love this warm weather. You can target the big ones all year round. In the winter, just slow your retrieve down and get your baby goats on the Ned rig down deep. But when it warms up, I always love to chuck a jig spinner on and get stuck into them. Like this. So much fun to catch, especially on this light gear, using the 1 to 3 kilo 2-piece red belly by TT rods. And I've got a 1000 Ceymar HD on that. Beautiful reel to use. Really matches up well with this combo. It's just great fun with these smaller fish like this. You can really have a bit of a, oh, he hit that one. You can really have a bit of fun with them on this finesse stuff. Oh yeah. He's not bad, this one he's putting in. Oh, come here, mate. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice fish. Now, if you were after feed, they're the ones you want to be going for. The Wimmera whiting. Probably one of the best table fish going around. Introduced in the 1800s over in Tassie first, Van Diemen's Land back then. And I brought him to the mainland probably around the 1860s. Oh, and they are thriving here in the land down under. Come here, mate. Oh, yeah, it's not a bad fish either. Yeah, they've done quite well. They've really adapted to our waterways down here. Great fun to catch, great fun to eat. I'm just going to burn this one quite high up the column here, because they're loving it on the surface. Yes, they are. So much fun, so much fun. Using the ST Calico Cranny grub today on a jig spinner. It's doing the damage. I reckon I've caught about 300 fish today, and I'm still using the same lure, so that just goes to show how tough these ZMans are. They can take an absolute beating. And it's not just redfin, it's up north too. When chasing jacks, I'd use the same lure all day basically. And actually there was one time I was fishing for jungle perch one day, and then would have caught about probably 20 jungle perch from the session. And then I used that same rod the next day at Hitchinbrook and caught a heap of jack on it. The same lure, same rod. He's not a bad fish one, he's putting in a bit. He's gone into the shallows there, but he's coming out now. He's probably a, yeah, not a bad one actually, he's a fatty. Yeah, geez, he'd be a good one on the plate. You're lucky I don't have ice, mate. You'd be coming home with me. Back in there. Well, that's the end of the session. Had an absolute ball, caught plenty of fish, had plenty of fun, and got some exercise while doing it, so can't go wrong there. See you later on.